In the glittering world of late-night television, where every joke, every smile, and every handshake is scrutinized, one rivalry simmered beneath the surface for decades. It wasn't about ratings or punchlines or even comedy talent. It was about respect. And the tension? It involved none other than Johnny Carson, the undisputed king of late night, and his eventual successor, Jay Leno. For over 30 years, Johnny Carson defined television. Calm, charming, sharp-witted. He held the Tonight Show throne with a quiet authority. Guests, celebrities, and viewers alike revered him. But behind the bow tie and carefully timed laughs, Carson was fiercely protective of his legacy. The Tonight Show wasn't just a program, it was his domain. And the man chosen to follow him? According to insiders, that was where the friction began. By the late 1980s, Carson's retirement loomed. Networks and insiders whispered about who would inherit the empire he built. Many reports claim Carson reportedly favored David Letterman, a comedian who mirrored his timing and sensibility. But NBC executives ultimately selected Jay Leno, a rising star with a wider mainstream appeal. According to entertainment insiders, Carson quietly resented the choice. Some say he felt Leno lacked the subtlety and refinement that The Tonight Show demanded. This was not just a passing disappointment. It was the spark that fueled years of speculation. Carson was smooth, measured, and masterfully in control. Leno, energetic, approachable, and relentlessly eager to please the audience. While the public adored Leno, many behind the scenes reportedly noticed Carson's disdain. Sources suggest he found Leno's humor broad, and his ambition almost intrusive. Where Carson crafted a sophisticated intimacy with his guests, Leno thrived on high-energy delivery and punchy crowd reactions. According to insiders, this stark contrast often left Carson skeptical of Leno's ability to uphold The Tonight Show's legacy. David Letterman, meanwhile, became the voice of Carson's apparent regrets. Many believe Carson saw Letterman as the ideal successor, sharp, subversive, and intelligent. When Letterman launched late night and steadily gained critical acclaim, the comparisons reportedly stung Carson, reminding him that his true choice had been passed over. Leno's success, therefore, wasn't entirely celebrated in Carson's eyes. It was a bittersweet symbol of what might have been. Carson, it is said, remained a private, controlling figure even after retirement. According to multiple reports, he sometimes criticized Leno in private conversations with industry friends. The details are hazy, intentionally so, but the narrative persisted. Carson was wary, perhaps even resentful, of the man who now sat behind the desk that had once been his throne. In Hollywood, respect and reputation are currency, and in Carson's mind, Leno hadn't fully earned it. This alleged rivalry was more than personal. It shaped late-night television for decades. Networks, audiences, and fellow comedians watched closely, curious how the torch would pass. It influenced how successors were chosen, how egos were managed, and how the industry balanced legacy with ratings. Carson's subtle influence extended long after his final monologue, leaving an indelible mark on the very culture of late-night comedy. In the end, whether Carson truly hated Leno is impossible to confirm. What is clear, however, is that for a TV legend like Johnny Carson, succession was about more than a desk. It was about legacy, style, and the art of television itself. And when ambition, personality, and history collide, even the brightest stars cast shadows. So, what do you think? Was Carson justified? Or did Leno simply inherit the Tonight Show throne by fate? Comment below, like the video, and subscribe for more untold stories of Hollywood's legendary rivalries.